Hello guys, welcome to the Wednesday trade recap and forecast. So, two trades on the euro and the US dollar, also some other opportunities as well. Very interesting stuff. The markets showed us a very big move on all six of the pairs that I trade, and it happened basically yesterday on a Tuesday. Okay, let's check out the first trade, which was right here. So what I was seeing this descending structure, after which I do expect a reversal. So I saw a descending channel right here. Not the cleanest descending channel. Again, not the best. Why? Well, because there was a break of structure. Basically, we broke the low, broke the low, broke the high, broke the high, broke the low, then broke the high. So kind of more arranged around here, but still overall it was descending, and it was Wednesday. Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, I do tend to ignore some warning signs. And then we got this momentum going up. This was very, very nice and strong momentum for me personally. So what did I really like about it? Well, I liked that there was a clean close on every single candle. Almost a clean close. So a little bit of a wick. Usually this sort of price action, when you see these sort of candles, this usually just pulls back a little bit and then continues trending to the upside, okay? So I was very happy to take a trade right here, and a flag did form. Let's print it out. Okay, this was the flag formation. Now I did not take it on the classic entry because I'm using a new style of an entry connected with trading sessions. So London session, New York session, Asia session. Again, it was developed by my good friend Nico, but I won't go into it much in this video. He wants to keep it private for now. But usually I would have taken it on this regular flag entry, okay, like this. With the new revised entry or the new timed entry, you can say I took it around this level right here. So this was around 1.07077. Okay, that is when I took it, and it did take me out for a 1% loss. So 1% loss on this one, unfortunately. But again, a very nice trade. Price even started ranging around right here, which is a very good sign of consolidation and possible expansion to the upside like this. But yeah, this time it did not work out, unfortunately. Let's check out the next trade as well. It is on the euro and the US dollar. So then we broke the high, we broke the low, broke the low, broke the high. We kind of ranged around in this general area. Then we pushed to the upside right here, got a very nice big push. Okay, now this push happened on all of the pairs, okay? This large push, and I was definitely looking for a trade on all of the pairs. It was around, let's even measure it, okay, around 152 pips. Very, very nice, very, very strong push. And I was looking for a flag. A flag did actually form. Let's see it. It was right here. Okay, so my normal entry would be here, as you can see. Let's draw it out as well. First high, first low, second high, second low right here. This is our flag formation, and this candle is counter trend, so it is the low of it right here is 1.08732. This one is 1.08730. So this one is a bit higher than this one, meaning this is counter trend inside of the flag formation, and that created all of our 4 main points of the flag. Again, I did not take it on the classic entry. The classic entry would be here. I took it on the new timed or revised entry, and I took it around this level right here, 1.08721. And yeah, ended up being a 1% loss as well. So took 2 losses in the last week, both on the euro and the US dollar. And there were some interesting opportunities as well, which I'm gonna go over on the other pairs. My current forecast is, well, let's see if this momentum to the upside can actually continue going up like this, okay? Let's see if that happens. Again, I'm seeing a bit of momentum shifting in this candle, for example, and in this candle, a bit of strong selling pressure, but if the price continues up, I will look for buys like this. Okay, that's it for EU. Let's look at euro and the Japanese yen. So this pair has been kind of ascending right here. So let me see, when was Wednesday? So Wednesday was around here. And then we kind of ascended. Did not get an entry. I was looking for an entry right here, but an entry did not form. So a flag did not fully form. And we broke the high before the flag formed. And now we are continuing to ascend. So nothing much on EJ, to be honest. There was possibly a reversal opportunity right here, but for me, I wanted to see a bit more. Yeah, it was just correctively breaking the highs and the lows in this area. Then it broke down. I would have taken a flag here, but then we got a complete momentum shift up before any sort of a flag formation formed. So that was just a no trade scenario for me personally. And now we're printing a V reversal. So you can see a V reversal right here. So I'm looking for a range and I'm looking for a push up and then a possible uptrend to get some buys in. Okay, because usually what happens after a V reversal, in many cases you get the V, you get a range, and then price pushes to the upside like this. Okay, that is what usually happens. Aussie US dollar. This one was very, very flat right here. I believe Wednesday was somewhere here. Yeah, very flat, no opportunity for me personally, very range bound in this area. We broke up and we did not create a flag formation, so I did not get in on any buys on this pair. As you can see, no valid flag formed. We broke the high before we formed any flags. Broke the high correctively, retraced, broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced. So now expect a larger, wider range because we broke the high, retraced, and we broke the low, retraced. So I am expecting something like this to happen. Okay, I'm expecting a larger, wider range like this. Okay. What I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a large push up, or I'm looking for a large impulse to the downside like this. That is what I'm looking for, but I'm definitely expecting a range because this looks very, very messy in the general area. So AU, nothing much happening. AJ is kind of ascending, so we did get a flag formation. First, let's go over the par price action. Wednesday was around here. This was very flat, very range bound, so wasn't seeing much. Then we did get a nice push to the upside right here. Very nice strong push up. And we did get a flag formation as well. Right here was the flag formation. Let me check if this low was lower than this one. 97761, 97763. Yeah, so it was. Why didn't I take it? Because I stayed out of this setup. Well, because of this wick. This wick was kind of big to me personally. Bar price action wasn't great either, so we were coming from, in my opinion, a flat range. So if the par price action was like this descending structure, I would have taken a flag here 100%, but because we're coming from a flat range, I'm always very careful with any warning signs in the actual entry because the par price action was not looking high probability. I like the impulse, I like the momentum, but just this wick on the top, I wanted to see something like this. I wanted to see a bit more of a range and then a flag to form. If you took it, this I believe would have been a 1% loss depending on your stop loss size. Yeah, so this would have been a loss if you had a 12 pip stop loss like I do, or if you had a 20 pip stop, maybe you would still be in. And then it kind of ascended up, so now it's forming this sort of an ascending channel to the upside like this. And we're seeing a bit of a push to the upside out of the ascending channel. So we are seeing something like this. Now this push, I want to see it continue. I want to see this impulse continue up. Currently as it is, would I take an entry straight from here like a flag or a break and retest entry? No, I would not. I need to see more momentum build to the upside like this. Okay, that is what I would like to see. I'm leaving this alone, to be honest. This is not looking like it has much potential. This may have potential on a Japanese or a Euro pair because Euro pairs can ascend and then impulse up and then start an uptrend, or they can descend. I've seen it happen. Do something like this, but AJ, not really. So this formation right here to me is not high probability, and I'm expecting this to retrace and give us a range. Okay, that is my forecast, to be honest. If this continues trending up, I will look for buys. If it continues. Okay, then we have the pound. Pound last Wednesday was around here. Flat range, kind of similar to Aussie US dollar. Ascending structure here, so nothing much in the prior price action, not really high probability prior price action. And then we had this major push, as I said, on all of the pairs, major push up, and we did have a flag formation form on the top. Let's check it out. Okay, and this is the entry candle, blue. Yep, it's blue. This is the entry. I did not take it. Why? Well, personally, prior price action not good. Okay, so that is what I'm first noticing. Then I'm noticing a very clear slowdown on the top of this impulse. So bearish candles in the impulse, not a good sign, especially on the pound. Wicks kind of struggling, the candles are getting smaller, so you can spot a definite slowdown in many factors. Bearish candles, smaller candles, wicks. Just compare the size of this candle to this one, to this one, to this one, and then to the final one. Okay, definitely struggling to go up. On the lower time frames, it may be even ascending like this. So I didn't like that. The flag formation was perfect, to be honest. I really like these sort of flags that do not move down much. Okay, that do not retrace much. I really like them because they usually tend to just pause a little bit and then kind of continue with the uptrend. But it was Tuesday, Wednesday morning, and this slowdown, prior price action was not good. Prior price action was ascending, which is not a high probability price action for the pound US dollar. So I decided to stay out of this one, okay? And it would have been a loss. So good that I followed my plan. Something was off to me personally with this trade. It was the slowdown on the top and all of the other factors that I just mentioned. So yeah, I did not take this one, managed to save 1%. My forecast for this one is, well, I'm just looking for a large impulse up or a large impulse down. Currently, I'm not seeing much potential here. To be honest, we're seeing major momentum shifting down, major selling pressure. So I'm being much more patient with this pair, which is the pound US dollar. Okay, final one is New Zealand Japanese yen. This one was very interesting last night. Definitely very interesting. Okay, let's check out the prior price action. Nothing much, a bit range bound. Again, I wasn't seeing much in the prior price action. There was a flag right here, which I can go over. It happened last Friday. A flag did form. I did not take it. For a couple of reasons. Flat, prior price action, range bound. Again, you can count this small ascending, but it's not really hitting the upper liquidity of the range. It's basically just overall stuck in a large sideways range. So that was not high probability prior price action for me. Only thing I was counting was this impulse right here, which did not break out of the range. So we're still inside of the flat range with the large impulse. And then we had double wicks on the bottom. We had the flag form right here. As you can see, the flag formation. But for me personally, I want to see a larger range with this double wicks. So my concern was, of course, prior price action being range bound, the double wicks, and no range. Those were the three warning signs that I did not like about this trade, and it would have been a 1% loss. So good that I followed my plan on this one. Now, there was a very interesting trade, as I said yesterday. Prior price action was range bound, but this was a very nice setup in and of itself. So just by looking at this to me is super high probability. This sort of a scenario where you have large momentum going up, very strong momentum going up, one candle or two candle pullback, absolutely zero selling pressure, zero bearish pressure, and price continues with a nice clean close on the top. I really like these sort of setups. So I did place my order on the top of this inside bar with a 13 pip stop loss, 1 pip above the inside bar, of course, because of the spreads. And I did not get taken in, okay? So in TradingView, price did hit this level, I believe. Let me see. So this is 252. This is 2. Okay, it did not hit that level, but with the 1 pip buffer, some people may have been tagged in. I was not on IC markets. It did miss me. And then we had spread hours. And with spread hours, I did remove my order, okay? So after spread hours, I did remove my order. And then after spread hours finished, around this candle, price went on without me, okay? And now price is currently flying some really nice percentage. Anyone who is in this, anyone who got tagged in right here is running definitely some nice, okay, 6.6, something like that, depending on where you had your entry and your stop loss size, but a very nice setup. I unfortunately was not taken in. It happens, it's one of those. So there's gonna be these trades that we're not tagged in. Maybe some people had their entry on this outside bar, depending on how you trade. But again, on a large enough sample size, this does not matter. So this may happen, but we may get lucky on some other trades. I know I got lucky on the euro and the US dollar trade, for example, where I closed it on a Friday evening. If I did not close it, I would have been taken out for a loss, but by closing it, I ended up in a 2.3 or 2.6% winner. So that one was lucky, okay? And now luck has run out and I was not taken in on this very nice clean setup. So that's about it for the video. Currently price is ascending on NJ. I mean, breaking the highs correctively, struggling here. We had a nice wide pullback. Did I get in on a flag here? No, I did not. Was there a flag? Yeah, so a flag did form. I did not get in it. The reason was, to be honest, I kind of saw a bit of a slowdown possibly. So yeah, a bit of slowing down right here on the top. Wasn't seeing too much of momentum, so I was not really interested to take this flag formation. Now it would be running some profit, but that's okay. Again, it did not fit my plan. If momentum continues up, I will look to buy. But to be honest, I'm seeing this starting to ascend. I would not be surprised if price actually reverses and does something like this, okay? So that would not surprise me if we get more of an ascending and then a reversal in the opposite direction. Then I would look to sell on the pullbacks, of course. So that's about it for the 6 pairs. EU on my watch list. I'm looking to see a large push up and then get in on a buy. EJ, seeing a V reversal, I'm looking for a range push up, look to buy. AU, leaving alone, range bound. AJ, not showing me anything high probability. Pound, definitely range bound. NJ, not showing much. Again, maybe okay, NJ is on my watch list for a nice ascending structure and then a reversal, possible reversal. So that's about it for this video. Had some nice opportunities, had 2 losing trades, but it is what it is. Both of them were really high probability in my opinion. That's it for the video. See you guys in the next one.